I am back after declaring last week that I was going to show up more. Whether it's awkward, cringy, there was another word, can't remember it now. So what I'm thinking about today is how we think about food and the calories. What I see a focus on in the industry, there is definitely a growing focus in the opposite direction, but a huge focus on calories, just food as calories, and not thinking about what your body needs as fuel, and that's the reason why I use the word fuel, to function and to operate. Our body needs, for its functioning, for its hormone health, for brain health, for blood, like for it to operate, to get you through the day before you even start training, it needs food, and it needs a range of food. It needs fats, it needs healthy fats, carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins and minerals. So it's not that it just needs grilled chicken and steamed veg and it needs to be a certain size. There is more to eating food than calorie counting. And it's something that I want to help change in how we approach food and creating a more healthy approach that reduces food noise, where you're always thinking about, can I eat this meal? Even if it is a healthy meal, you're conscious, is this going to make me fat? Is this going to increase the number on the scale? And it's taking away, putting the scales out of it. And if you are training regularly, you're strength training, you're doing cardiovascular work, and you are fueling your body well and sufficiently, your body composition will come to a state that you are comfortable with, where you won't be thinking about, I ate 1,600 calories today. I can't tell you how many calories I eat a day. I mean, I would be fascinated to do it. I don't have an interest in counting my calories. I have an interest in making sure I get the right amount of protein. I'm eating healthy fats because I know that's really important for my brain health and hormone function. That I'm getting the right amount of carbs, particularly when I am doing more endurance work, that I need to make an effort to increase those carbs. It's about creating awareness of, before I do any kind of training, what does my body need to function? Pepper chocolate. And have I got that right? So do I know a good makeup of my plate? Food, carbs, proteins, fats. Am I eating enough vegetables? Like, our body also needs fiber, which is really important. Am I hydrated enough? And then when I start training, I'm thinking, okay, what have I just put my body under? What stress have I just put my body under? Oh, okay, so you went for like an hour run. Probably need to make sure that you eat carbs beforehand, or if depends when you've timed your meal, how long ago that meal was, during, after, replenishing the body after. Because it's not just about eating calories for a specific body weight goal. You're going to the gym, or you're going for your runs, or whatever it is that you do for your training. You're spending an hour to build your strength, but then either you ate very little before you went, or you didn't eat at all. Hey, yeah, right here. Good video. And afterwards, you didn't eat for like 2 hours or more. Why'd you go to the gym? If your only reason to go into the gym is to change your body composition, well, it really isn't, that's not the way to do it. Training more, eating less is not the way to have a body composition that is healthy and sustainable. You might be able to do the 8-week challenge that has you losing, I don't know, 8 kilos in 8 weeks. I don't think that's 8 kilos in 8 weeks is probably not the most healthy approach, but you might be able to do it if you go on a very, very restrictive meal plan. But is that living? Is it sustainable? Is it enjoyable? That's the other thing. Does it just become an obsession for 8 weeks where you're like, I can't eat this, I can't eat that, but hey, I'm going to lose 8 kilos, and yep, maybe it stays off for a little while, but then it just comes back, because what you didn't learn in that 8-week challenge or restrictive meal plan, you didn't learn how to support the body to just operate on a daily basis. You didn't learn what you actually need to put in a meal. You just learned that this meal works, that this amount of chicken and these vegetables and no carbs works. But it's just not sustainable. And then you're also undernourishing your body. My other thoughts for today's nutrition reflections, let's call them, is that nutrition is not a one-size-fits-all. It's not take this exact meal plan and just use it. Like, it's about finding what you like to eat and working with that. Like, if you don't like quinoa, but you get a meal plan and it's all about the quinoa, you're not going to enjoy that. Like, you're going to be so sad when you eat that. I like a little bit of quinoa, but I know quinoa is popular for like health and, meal plans. But that's just one example. not to jump on the negativity of the quinoa, because I actually think it's very good. But if you don't like, maybe you don't like chicken, and people are like, you got to eat chicken because that's the best protein. It's like, well, it's not for me if I don't like it. So it's when you understand though what your body needs in terms of the makeup, the foundations, then you can apply that to the food that you like and experiment with it and tweak it. And it's like, it doesn't have to be so concrete and in a box and square and rigid. I think, nutrition you should be flexible with your nutrition, and it's not going to be the same every day. Like, even for me yesterday, I had more coaching for my day and I had a big training session. And so I did somewhat miss lunch time, but I still had a really decent meal that ticked all the boxes at like 2 o'clock, at 2:30. But I didn't stress out about it. I knew where I'll get I know how to make a meal and what my body needs. And so I then just make that a priority instead of skipping it and being like, well, I've missed that time. But because I know that I need to replenish and fuel my body, I'm proactive in it. So it's about that, the day isn't going to be perfect with your food. The week isn't going to be perfect with your food. And if you're trying to get it 100% right all the time, that to me is stressful. It takes the fun. Like, if you're training because, well, for health, yes, and to be strong and for longevity, and they're all very important things, but also because it is fun. But if then we just become so focused on the calories, it's got to be this many calories, that is stressful. We just do our best, and when you know the foundations, it actually becomes kind of easy and it shouldn't be stressful. But following a strict meal plan that's low on calories and restrictive, that to me is stressful. They're my thoughts today about nutrition and what I'm trying to change in the fitness world, let's say, about training and food and health, because being focused on skinny, I don't believe is healthy. Being focused on a certain number on the scale, I don't think it's a healthy, like, mental approach, mindset approach. Sure, there's a range for your weight based on your height that is healthy, and there's a range that is unhealthy. Yes, we want to work within that. But if you're training 5-6 times a week and you're like checking in on your weight all the time, then you're training because you're trying to just get a number on the scale. You're not training because you're trying to support your strength. Food is fuel. Oh. Let's try and change that approach. Food is fuel.